Welcome back to On the Volley. I'm back with the Celtic edition. Now, as you all know, you probably watched the game yesterday, okay? We played Hibs, second week running, okay? We played them last week in the league, beat them, obviously, exactly as what we expected to do. We played them in a cup round yesterday, and surprise, surprise, we beat them 3-1. Now, one of the things I do want to mention, okay, well, more than one thing, yeah. The first thing I'm going to mention is I love the way Celtic have started, especially in the first half. Fast, attacking, free-flowing football. That's all we ever ask for. You know, and if you remember last season, we had our moments where, let's be honest, okay, right, Rodgers was playing possession-based football, trying to put his, imprint on it, and it just wasn't working. But enough respect to Rodgers, he's figured that out, he's seen that he was in the wrong, and he's gone back to what we call, okay, Ange ball, the Ange style of football, which is what we expect from Celtic. And so far, we've got off to a flyer. Now, let's not forget something. Every week, I put a tenner on Celtic to score 2 goals or more in the first half, and a tenner on Celtic to score 3 goals or more in the first half. And for me, as far as I'm concerned, 70, 80% of the time, that should come in. So overall, if you work it out over the year, okay, I'm up, and I call that my beer money, okay? Don't go over the top, okay? If you want to follow it, please do not go over the top on it, because in football, anything can happen. And we all know gambling, it's a mug's game, to be totally honest. It's always the house that wins, yeah? But hey, if you've got a fiver or a tenner, just chuck down, just to double your money, get yourself a beer. It's worth it, it's worth it. And like I said, okay, so far, 2 out of 2, we're running at 100%. And I've been saying this for the last 3 seasons. I've been saying this since Ange was there, yeah? And if you go back and look at it, you'll see that 7, 8 times out of 10 it comes in. Look, so we went 2-0 up, yeah? We was without Kyogo, and we've been talking about the fact that Kyogo was the only, okay, attacker that we had. Yes, we brought in Adamida. Adamida was on the bench, and we started with, and I'm glad to see him back, Dyson Maeda up front. Let's not forget that Maeda has played in that position before, yeah? It's not really his position, but you could never have told that, okay, in the first half. Because, boy, 2 goals, man, 2 goals. Great play, great running off the ball for Maeda as well. I mean, that guy, if you look at the amount of stick he got when he first come over, I mean, he was getting crucified on some occasions. And this just goes to show that sometimes we need to give these players, okay, some time to settle in, okay? Not everyone comes in and hits the ground running. And Maeda, as far as I'm concerned, is a major part of our team and the machine that makes Celtic Football Club, yeah? So, I was glad to see him there. As soon as I saw he was playing up front, I honestly thought that he would definitely score, and he did. He scored 2, and he probably should have got more, yeah? Now, their goal, let's be honest, fucking fantastic header. It was a great goal by them, okay? The keeper was nowhere to be seen. Yeah, Schmeichel, there's nothing Schmeichel could do about that. That was the perfect header, man, and it wasn't that easy. But I'll tell you what, okay, was our defence sleeping? Was our defence, could we have done better? Hey, who knows, who knows? It doesn't matter, okay, right, because their player did what they had to do. It was 2-1. And let us not forget, yeah, okay, we should have had a Stonewall penalty. I mean, that was Stonewall, man. It went to VAR, and even fucking VAR didn't catch that. So my question is, where the fuck were the people that was controlling and watching the monitors for VAR, yeah? Were they having a toilet break? Okay, right, had they fallen asleep? what the fuck was going on there? Because that, as far as I'm concerned, was stonewalled and it wasn't given. But hey, you know, we've come to expect that as well, to be totally honest. And I mean, at the end of the day, it really wasn't going to change, okay, the result, okay. We knew, we went out there, we knew we were going to be Hibs. Okay, Hibs have got off to a really, really bad start this season. I would hate to be a Hibs supporter at the moment. Okay, right, they must be fuming. They must be fuming. Because if I was a Hibs supporter, I would be fuming. Now, you know, to be fair to them, playing Celtic twice in 2 weeks, that's a huge ask. A huge ask, yeah? So, who knows, maybe they'll pick up, okay, right, in the weeks to come. I hope so for the Hibs supporters, yeah? I've got a few friends that are Hibs supporters, really nice people, do you know what I mean? So, at least they're nice with me, yeah? So, do you know what I mean? I do feel for them, okay? So, I don't want them to do a little bit better than what they're doing at the moment, to be totally honest, yeah? Because they are dire at the moment. They are dire. Okay, and that's all I've got to say, and I don't think any Hibs supporter, okay, would argue that fact, yeah. Look, I've also had a few people, you know, recently, they've been coming up to me and they're saying, oh, you know, you've been on the fence with Rodgers, you know, what have you got to say now? Bruv, I ain't changing my view, okay? What I've said, if you listen to what I said on my last vid, right, was that I have no problems with Rodgers when it comes to Scotland, Scottish League and the Cups, yeah? Hold on. 100% behind the boy, okay, not on the fence when it comes to that. My doubts is when it comes to Europe. So I'm hoping that boy proves me wrong, yeah? I want Rodgers to prove me wrong. I want to come on here and say, you know what? I know fuck all about what I'm saying. Rodgers has proved me wrong, okay? And I need to relook at my knowledge of football. I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't mind being wrong so long as we're winning, okay? And so long as we're playing the same way we're playing at the moment and we transfer that into Europe and actually improve, I'll be happy with that. So anyway, that's it really. I mean, you know, Hibs didn't really, apart from that goal, yeah, they did not trouble us. They didn't trouble us last week, they didn't trouble us this week. You know, we had no doubts whatsoever. They scored the 2 goals, okay, in the first half, like I said, 2 goals or more, or even 3 goals or more. I'm surprised we haven't scored 3 goals in the first half in the last 2 games. We could have done, and that's coming as well, as far as I'm concerned. But for the moment, I'm just happy with our performance. I'm happy with the way we're playing our football. And let's not forget something. The transfer window closes, if I'm not mistaken, on the 31st of August at midnight. So we've still got a way to go. And you know what? I'm still going to say it. And I haven't looked at the news today, to be totally honest. So I don't know if anything new has happened. But I have said that I do believe that Matt O'Reilly is going to go. And, you know, it's probably 99.9999% certain, yeah? And we're just going to have to sit down, wait and see, okay? Because at the moment, okay, although there's speculations and rumours, blah, 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 that is probably the most sure speculation and rumour that there is that's been going around, okay, right? Since last January, to be totally honest, yeah, since last January. So let's just wait on that. Let's see what happens, okay? And let's look forward to a massive Celtic season. Me, Shah, I'm out.